you guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks on starting a book or story, like a short story or a long book, something like that. I know a lot of times in my writing journey I've gotten stuck because I don't know how to start it, but I have lots of ideas. I just don't really know where to start it, what apps to use, those kind of things. So I'm here to show you guys a couple. Of course, I'm no pro, but I have figured out some tips and I've kind of learned them myself. Let's just get right into this video. The first thing is find websites that suit you and that are easier to use. So if you're a pro and you've been doing this for a while but you don't really know any websites, the word on Google or on App Store, anything like that, and you will be able to find it hopefully. And there's lots of different good things that I know you can use. The next thing is plan out the characters and get to know them. So this is more of if you're making a fiction. Now if you're making a non-fiction one, you most likely already know the characters a lot. One thing I recommend is to find a website that has character profiles where you can get to know them, you can create appearance, or you can find people that look a lot like your characters that bring them to life and give you inspo for your characters so it makes them seem more real. And then you can also put traits to them and you get to know them, so you don't have to know every single character, but if you just know the main ones. And if you're going to do a dual book, which is two different point of views or more than one, do that as well, but then you want to plan out both your characters and kind of get a hint of their past and understand more. This will help you because they have a lot of different websites on different platforms and everything that you can use. So an example, this can help you just get to visualize it more. Once you have a photo behind it and you have a bunch of facts, it feels like they're real and you can come up with their story, and it's so much easier than having to pretend you know who they are. But if you actually know who these fake people are, you can understand them and you understand their pain, their grief, everything, and you can kind of put it together and it gets a lot more in depth, and so you can understand it a lot more beyond that, and it seems so much real to the readers and you as well, and it just makes it easier. So the next one is start writing your plot and get to know their past. So like a plot is like kind of like what the story revolves around, kind of. Well, I'm just gonna give a random example. Say this girl is skating and she meets her partner of her dreams that is handsome, he's creative, all of this stuff, but because he actually is her coach's son, and that creates a lot of drama. This is just a random example. You guys can use it if you want. I'm probably not going to use it. This is just a random plot or prompt that you guys could use. And an example, then you can kind of get to understand the characters was along with the plot as well. It's finding prompt ideas. So I kind of already talked about this a little bit, but if you don't know what a prompt is, it's like what I just kind of explained, like something that gives you ideas of what to write. I'm so sorry, I'm just gonna tell you guys real quick. I just fixed the camera. I'm completely sorry about that. It was crooked the whole time, so just wanted to put that out. I am quite sorry about that. Yes, Mom, get it. Next thing is we're going to talk about Pinterest, and this is where you can find your inspo. Okay, so I use Pinterest, and this is a great way to find out your character's style, their aesthetic. You can create pins and you can kind of understand them. For the book, you can make words and then pins inside. So basically what I do is I'm just going to make a random book title in my head, this far or something, and then I have all my characters on the thing, and then I also have, say I'm writing a romance book because that's my genre that I prefer to stay in. So an example, I have them as a couple, like I have inspo for photos, and then events, I also have inspo for that event too, where it's located, the setting, all that stuff, like the aesthetic of it, all of that, because it really helps you to get to kind of understand it, and then it helps you to visualize it in your head as well. And that's what I recommend for everything, for the characters, everything, their best friends, all of that. And even you can get pictures of them together, like say if you have a blonde and a brunette duo, you could find photos of them together, even like that. Like it doesn't even have to be photos you use for anything, it can just be photos that give you inspo to what you're writing and the characters, so you feel like they're real people. You could literally even find people on Instagram that match the descriptions and you use them for like everything, and you have photos and stuff. I have one of the books I'm writing, can't tell you guys about that right now, but yeah. But there is just so many things that you can do, and once you find a website, all these things, it might seem scary, it might seem like, what do I do? But once you find the right things, you just have to do a little bit of research and find what suits you the best, and once you do, it's a lot more easier than it seems. I like to use Google Docs to write mine, and I sometimes like to write on the go, and if I can't take my laptop with me, I'll write on my phone, or I can write on my laptop. It's completely up to me, and that's what I'd recommend doing because you can do it offline, and they have multiple different things. I like Google Docs better because I just feel like I'm used to it now. At first it was a little confusing on mobile, but like once I figured it out, it was pretty easy. And then on Google Docs, like say your eyes hurt and you want like your phone for something less bright, you can use that. or if you're going on a trip or something and you can't really write on your laptop but you want to write, you can write on your iPad, like if you have an iPad or tablet or something, or you can write on your phone. It just completely depends on what you prefer. And I really hope this video just gives you some insight on how to and know how to kind of start, because I know it's really difficult to start. Like for me, what's weird is like I'll have so many ideas but I don't know how to write them. I don't know how to write them down. I don't know how to start it, stuff like that. So I've just kind of found ways to. And you can even have like start with the characters meeting and then they go on their separate ways for a while and then they meet again or something like that, or life goes on or something. It literally could be even life goes on or something like that. But also make your title make sense. And like I have some titles that like don't necessarily make much sense, but they make sense at the same time to the characters. So if that makes sense, I have logical reasons for all my titles, but I have like one story written. And this might seem very stupid, but I use Wattpad. I do not read the Wattpad because if you don't know, I'm a clean romance writer. And I don't read smut. I'm good. I am Christian, if you didn't know that as well. Not really news to a lot of people already know that about me, but if you didn't know, now you know. But yeah, so, and anybody's welcome on my channel. I just wanted to make that clear because I don't have for who's welcome on my channel. Anybody can write, and it's just a matter of learning how to write. I probably have talked about this before, where I used to hate reading, and a lot of people do, but once you find your genre, it makes all the difference. And I'm not saying you have to read. I'm not saying you're missing out if you're not reading, because not everybody likes reading, and that's okay. And I always found myself stuck like, and I didn't really like reading at the time, but once I found the romance genre, it completely changed for me. I found a lot of different things I like doing, and I also found books I like reading. I have a lot of them right here. I do suggest reading though if you like writing, because it's so much nicer, and you also get an idea of some words you can use, some styles that you prefer, and you can also kind of find a lot of people that are similar to you. And if you really like the artist and they're super popular, you can always see if they have classes, stuff like that, like how you want to write. And I just want to make that clear to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up, subscribe and like, and turn on all the post notifications for my next videos. If you want to see more, let me know what kind of books you let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see next, and if you would like more videos like this, or if you have any questions, I would love to answer them. But yeah, just know that God has amazing plans and purpose for your life. Even if you do not believe in God, I promise you have some great things coming for you. So God has still created you, lots of great plans for your life, even if you don't realize it or not. And I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye. I love you.